Hi everyone, and thanks for being here. Hello and happy Monday to you. Happy Monday the 13th of April, all day long, yes, Monday the 13th of April 2026. So today's positive thought: if people don't match your vibe, change the people, not the vibe. And thank you for the like, thank you so much. Hello to you, Ula75, thank you very much for being here. So today's positive thought: if people don't match your vibe, change the people, not the vibe. Hello, Wizard from Oz, and thank you for being here. I did look into this quote as well. However, my tab that I had opened up has disappeared, so we'll find it in. If people don't match your vibe, change the people, not the vibe. Okay. Not the vibe. Okay. I love how many people are already, and I love the algorithm. It's great. So, right. The meaning of this, I have it now again, loaded up. So, it's a powerful mindset. It's a very important mindset as well. Like, you come into this world on your own, and you're going out of the world on your own. And as long as you're a good person and your intentions are good, that's it. Like, that is your vibe. Like, if you're not trying to change anyone or control anyone, and it says it is the idea that you should not have to shrink yourself. Of course, you shouldn't have to shrink yourself or dim your light just to fit into a room where you are not being celebrated, because you have to be celebrated, especially when you're a good person and you have good intentions. It says if you feel like you have to change your core personality to be accepted, you are likely just in the wrong circle. And I saw this positive quote at the same time as watching a show about Tourette's. It was a documentary last night on Virgin Media. Yes, it was. It was on Virgin Media, and it was a very good documentary. So I can assume that it is on the Virgin Media player, so that I can now recommend this to you, so that you can go back and listen back to that documentary about Tourette's. And it's amazing. Like, it's just amazing. So many people, they think that they're helping you by telling you to suppress either your stims, or they're called stims in autism, and in Tourette's they're called tics, you know. But anyway, this group of people, they got together, and this one guy brought his two friends with him, and it was very nice. It was wholesome. It was a heartwarming thing to watch. Loved it, and I definitely recommend it, as you can see. So why is it better to change the people? We'll ask that question. So, energy preservation. Forcing yourself to match someone else's lower frequency is exhausting and can lead to burnout. Authenticity. When you remain true to your vibe, you become a magnet for the right people who actually appreciate the real you. Because, you know, if you're a quirky person, the right people love your quirks. And you know what? For the right person and the right people in life, there's not enough of you. Do you know the way some people would say, oh, that's too much? Well, they're not your people then. Because with the right people, there's no such thing as enough of you. Growth is the next bullet point for this fabulous positive thought. And it says, your circle should act as a cheerleader. They're supposed to be cheering you on and bringing you happiness all the time, not bringing you down and sadness all the time. And it says, not an anchor that holds you back. So it says, control then is actually another bullet point. You cannot force others to change their behaviour or respect. But you have 100% control over who you allow into your space. Like, you know, so signs that it's time to change the people. If you feel physically or mentally drained after spending time with them, if you find yourself filtering your thoughts or silencing your opinions to avoid judgment, and if they treat you with enthusiasm as too much, that's exactly what I was saying earlier, but I didn't know that would come up again, like when I was saying that. And it says your quietness could be a problem. So if you're too enthusiastic, these people that are just not your people, they say that's too much. Or if you're quiet, then they say that's a problem. It's like, do you know the way you'd be walking on eggshells and you can't win? That kind of a vibe, I suppose, which is perfect because that's the word that was in the positive thought. And there is a consistent lack of reciprocity. You give energy but never receive it back. Now, how do you find your tribe that matches your vibe tribe? Audit your circle. Identify who makes you feel your most authentic self and who makes you feel like you are performing. Practice the gentle exit. You don't always need a dramatic exit. Sometimes it's just about putting distance between yourself and that person. Go where you are celebrated. Put yourself in environments where maybe these new people have the same hobbies as you, the same interests as you, where your natural interests are the norm and not the exception. And that's exactly like what last night's documentary was. Putting yourself into environments with your people. You know, be the energy that you want to see in the world. Can they do it? Huh? I don't know what that question means. So can you rephrase it and send it again? So be the energy that you want. When you stop apologizing for your frequency, you naturally start broadcasting on the right channel for others to find you. You are currently feeling that you have to hide parts of yourself. Like, that's not good. They're not your people. If you have to hide parts of yourself, like, or if, like, do you know what it is? Like, you're supposed to be able to express yourself, not suppress yourself. So that would be, yeah. And it can take so long to realize that too, but that's why we learn and we share the knowledge, because we're not gatekeepers of knowledge. We share the knowledge. Oh, Q&A. Cool. I wonder what we'll do for the Q&A today. Oops, I put in the wrong letters. Okay, let's stick with the white colour. So, right, how was your weekend? Beautiful. Hello, sweetheart, and thank you for your flowers and roses. I love them. And hello to Lara. Hi, Lara. Thank you very much. So yeah, that is the positive thought, and I just thought it was amazing. I just fell in love with it when I saw it. And what is today? It is Make Your Lunch Count Day. it is National Scrabble Day. I am so excited that it's National Scrabble Day, so that's definitely the one we'll click on. It is International Plant Appreciation Day today, as well as being International Special Librarians Day, and it is Peach Cobbler Day. It is National Silly Earring Day. I do have a silly earring, and it's a Santa. It's a Santa climbing up a rope as if he's going into the chimney. So when you're wearing this earring, your ear hole is the chimney. But it wasn't Christmas, so like, how could I wear it in April? They should have a National Silly Earring Day in December as well, so that I can show you that earring. It's so funny. National Teresa Day. Hello to everyone that's named Teresa that is tuned in. Hi to you. It is Orthodox Easter Monday, as well as being Thomas Jefferson Day. And it's Unfairly Prosecuted Persons Day today on the 13th of April 2026. And happy Monday to you, and thank you very much for being here. And I have clicked on the National Scrabble Day, which is a family and lifestyle day. So, on the 13th of April, the inventor of Scrabble, Alfred Moser Butts, was born. His surname is Butts, Butts, and I feel like Bart Simpson reading that out. But I love Scrabble, so thank you to Mr. Butts for creating Scrabble. He gave the world an iconic board game, now played all over the world. Well, now it's not just a board game, it's an app. And thank you for saying that. And tonight, I think tonight is my 124-day streak on Scrabble. I think so. It says, don't forget the Scrabble dictionary. We don't want any squabbles. And it says, happens to be a valuable Scrabble word worth 21 points. It's time to celebrate. Celebrate, one of the world's most iconic board games. Now, it does say 21 points. However, when you have the Scrabble board, there's tiles that will double or triple your letter, and there's tiles that will double or triple your word as well. So where you place a thing will increase its value as well. Just like anything else in the world, it's the location. The location is everything. Like, if you put a letter on a board, last night when I was playing Scrabble, my word was only worth 4 points, but then when I moved it, like, the whole word ended up being 40 points, because when you locate it somewhere, as well as those tiles, it incorporates the other words that you have attached your word to. So, yeah. It says National Scrabble Day activities that we can do. Spend some Scrabble family time. And I'm so glad your weekend was chilled. Hello to Tim's channel. Hi, Tim. And yeah. So, host a Scrabble tournament and play Scrabble online. I love the app. I think the app is great. And you can either play with a human or you can play with the computer. So, yeah. No need to spell check these 5 Scrabble facts. Keeping up with the times. The official Scrabble dictionary now includes words like hashtag, selfie, vlog, mojito, chillax, and beatbox. The originally homemade. For about 2 decades, co-inventor James Brunot, along with another friend, made all the games he sold by hand in his garage. And now it is 6:15, so a reminder to everyone of our positive thought: if the people don't match your vibe, change the people, not the vibe. What country am I from? Ireland, and thank you for asking that question. And now we are on the 3rd bullet point of facts, 3 of 5 bullet points. So there's 5 facts about Scrabble. Braille version. It's fully accessible for the blind and visually impaired as well. Hello to Freak Brinkman. Hi there, and thank you for being here. The playing board also has tactile dots and dashes on the premium word squares. Hello to you, Bring Back. Hi there. And then no language barrier. Scrabble's sold in 121 countries and played in 29 different languages. And we love those letters every hour. About 30,000 games of Scrabble are started all around the world. And then why we love National Scrabble Day. Family fun, yes, quality time is really important. A smart choice. So you learn words to get better at the game. Soon you'll know words like ZA, short for pizza, and XI, which is the 14th letter of the Greek alphabet. Scrabble championships are fun to watch. The pros are impressive. I am going to say hello to Rahad. Yeah, you. So your message is hidden. I just want you to know that, but I wanted to acknowledge it anyway. So the pros are impressive. Watch as they effortlessly throw down words like quixotic, Quixotic, a cool 76 points, including a 50-point bonus for using all 7 tiles. Oh, that's called a bingo. I think it's a bingo. Yeah, I'll have to find that out now. All 7 tiles in Scrabble. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called a bingo. I'm surprised they didn't write it there. Yeah, it's a bingo. Okay. Awesome. And at 1818, hello to everyone. Our angel number is 1304. Thank you for saying that. So what is the meaning of the angel number 1304? It's a message reminding you to trust the power of the universe and have faith in yourself and have faith in your own abilities and capabilities. You are being guided to pursue your dreams with confidence and enthusiasm. And it says, knowing that success is within reach. Your angels are encouraging you to step out of your comfort zone and embrace new opportunities. So, question, is the angel number 1304 a manifestation number? Well, the answer to that question is yes. It is a manifestation number. So this powerful combination encourages you to focus on your thoughts, your words, your actions, knowing that every thought, words and action, you have power to create your own reality. You are being urged to visualize your desires and affirm them with positive affirmations. You will attract abundance, prosperity and success into your life. Spirituality meaning of the angel number 1304. It's a reminder to you to connect with yourself, your inner self, and a divine force is guiding you. You are being encouraged to meditate or pray, whichever one of those things makes most sense to you, or engage in other spiritual practices that will help you to align with your higher purpose. Your angels are reminding you to trust in the divine plan and have faith that everything is unfolding according to your highest good. Now, so that only took 2 minutes. It's exactly 6:20 and we have arrived at the horoscopes. For Aries is our first one. Travel is in store today for you, Aries, on Monday the 13th of April 2026. It could be a spur-of-the-moment trip. More likely, it will be a series of short trips closer to home. You could visit friends or take advantage of sales and do some shopping. Your active mind will pick up on all sorts of ideas for improving your home. Once your errands are done, go home and look at your space with a fresh eye. There is a lot you can do to improve it, Aries. And thank you so much for your love heart reactions. I love them. And now we have ready Taurus. So hello to all our Taurus that are tuned in. And it says, you are likely to receive news today that brightens your future outlook. It could be that your boss calls you at home and hints at a pending promotion, and your partner could receive a raise or a large bonus. Hello to David in Canada. Hi there, and thank you for being here. Thanks to everyone. Yep. Okay. Right. Hi to Will. Hi there, and thanks. And thank you very much for subscribing, David in Canada. So Taurus, it says, know that your financial picture will begin to look better. Start making plans for how you'll improve your life. A vacation may just be the thing for you. How would they say? The doctor's order. And now we have Gemini. So hello to Gemini, and we have a hidden message. Okay, so hello to you who sent me that message. It's hidden. The answer is yes, but it's hidden, and I'm glad that it's hidden. So now we have Gemini. You can expect your life to change in a fairly dramatic way today. The change could be subtle at first, but with time and distance, you're likely to look back on today as pivotal. Thank you for liking the video, the live stream. It will be a playback as well, so yeah, on the live tab of my own YouTube channel. So you could receive intriguing news, Gemini, and it sets your head spinning with ideas. You could start thinking of starting your own business. It says maybe you meet someone who helps you with your career. So keep your mind open, Gemini, today. We have arrived at Cancer horoscope, and I'm going to go to that at 6:24. So today could have you wanting change, and the difficulty is figuring out what you really want to do with your life. A good first step would be to talk to people. Find out what they do and don't like about their careers. Use the library and the internet. Take a profile test to see what types of careers mesh with your personality. Once you've done this, you're bound to have a clearer vision of where you want to go. Hello there, and thank you for writing in. And thank you for your question as well. Right, oh, we have Leo ready to go. And it says, you're going to be busy, but happy, Leo. It's likely that a project you've been working on for a long time suddenly yields positive results. You can't help but be delighted, as this achievement comes at a time when you've been questioning your abilities. Question no more. It's clear that you're the right person for this particular job, Leo. Social activities are also highlighted, so treat your team to lunch to celebrate. Hello to Tung Stephanie. Hi there. I am getting on great. Thank you very much. How are you getting on? So Virgo, you could be invited on an adventure today. And hello to you. I'm from County Kerry in Ireland. Virgo, it says seize the chance to go on this adventure today. You're certainly ready for change, and this opportunity could turn out to be just what you've been hoping for. Adventure calls, and whether it's a journey or a lecture, you'll find it enlarges your world in just the way you had hoped. So today promises to be stimulating as well as fun. Enjoy it. Stephen. Hi Stephen in Galway. Yes, your YouTube handle is spelled differently, so that's probably the reason why people do that. Hello to Caitlin. Caitlin, hello. So Libra, if you've been thinking about making a change in your career, today is a good day to do that. Oh yeah, I'd love to go see a movie. Great idea. So, Libra, it may be that you're ready to take the leap and start a business. Ideally, you'd have a partner with you to help you in planning and execution. Get your address book and college directory. It's likely that you already know the perfect person for the job, Libra. And now we have Scorpio ready, and I encourage you, if you want to engage with the Q&A, asking you how was your weekend. So Scorpio, technology is going to play a big role in your life today and in the immediate future as well. It could be that your office is upgrading its systems and you're in charge of getting everyone up to speed with the new equipment. Or it's possible that you'll decide to take a class to increase your technical knowledge. One thing is clear, Scorpio, you will likely to achieve extraordinary success through the use of technology. And Sagittarius, we are ready for you now. So it says you might find yourself unexpectedly busy today. Sagittarius, and it could be that you had planned to spend the day tidying up and reorganizing your home. A change of plans could mean you spend most of the day at the office handling one crisis after another. Perhaps a friend calls and they need your help. You find difficult to switch gears, but by the end of the day you'll be happy that you could help. And that's Sagittarius's beautiful message on today. And then I will look at your big long message now. So, the weekend was quite enough for you. You had a bit of protesting on for a few hours, but you didn't stay. You read some books. Nice, very clever, yeah. Played some chess. Ooh, nice. Yeah, thank you. I played Scrabble and I did a lot of studying as well of my digital marketing. Thank you for asking me that. And welcome to the live as well to Relaxed number 9. Hello to you, and you're very welcome to the live and the other channel as well. So Capricorn, it is hard to imagine a world without computers. Technology has been key to your professional life, Capricorn. It's likely to be even more important in the future. Expect your income to increase this year as a result of technology and technological innovation. You could play a part in developing it, or more likely find a creative use for it. Eat well and rest up, because you'll need a lot of energy soon, Capricorn. Hello Shane Carter, hi there and welcome. Thank you very much for being here. What is the crack indeed? How was your weekend, Shane? So Aquarius, you might want to straighten up the house this morning, and some unexpected visitors drop in. With no warning, you could be serving lunch to a group of 10. Don't panic. Takeout was created for this. Pull out the liners from the back of the closet, make a few calls to your favourite bakery or restaurant, and voila! That's Aquarius as well. Shane, I will do Aries for you because it was the first one. So I will go back and do that for you now. Travel is in store for you. It could be a spur of the moment trip, but more likely a series of short trips. You could visit friends and take advantage of sales and do some shopping. Your active mind will pick up on all sorts of ideas for improving your home. Once the errands are done, go home, Aries, and look at your space with a fresh eye. There is a lot you can do to improve it. So that's Aries, and yeah, 8 packs of cigarettes. Oh my god, that's too much. Oh my god. That's way too much cigarettes. And also, how did you afford it? Like, not only the health, like, yeah. Pisces. Friends or work colleagues could introduce you to a field of study that captures your interest. You're ready for something new in your life, and the lecture series that has been suggested to you could turn out to provide just the stimulation that you need. Your creative juices are flowing, Pisces, and you'll want to make good use of them. Writing, painting, photography are all good choices today. You're moving out next week. Wow, that's exciting. Yeah, change of scenery. Very cool. So we have the story loaded up. Yeah. So I might read the story now. I have the fiddle to my left. I might do that after the story and before the weather forecast. So the story is, it was uploaded today, this morning. And it says, are you due a tax refund? 3 tax credits you may not know about. Taxpayers must apply for these extra credits or risk leaving money behind in the form of potential tax refunds. We have another hidden message. Hello to Jerry, and I just want to thank you for your message. I'm so glad it was hidden, and I'm not going to answer the question, but I will thank you for the question. So, analysis. Thousands of taxpayers are missing out on refunds by not availing of tax credits for medical expenses, rent, and college tuition fees. While Benjamin Franklin once famously wrote, "In this world nothing can be said to be certain except death and taxes," certainly is not the only thing these two have in common. Among other things, the tax world possesses its own reaper-like character, often manifesting in the shape of the dreaded tax man. The prospect of having to engage with this looming spectre can create an understandable anxiety. in the collective consciousness, an anxiety that is often exacerbated by the tax system itself. In Ireland, most employees manage to avoid ever having to engage directly with the tax man, namely the revenue commissioners. Our income tax bills are calculated and collected by our employers through payroll and passed directly to revenue. In the past, we would have received a physical payslip, leading us to scratch our heads as to what the various figures meant. In these digital times, we seldom see any tax calculation detail, making the thoughts of engaging with revenue even more anxiety-inducing. Fearful of the possibility of owing even more tax, we often leave well enough alone, lest any contact with revenue cost us more money. But there may well be a financial downside to this lack of engagement with revenue. While most employers will have enough information to allocate the correct personal tax credits for their employees, some tax credits are dependent on payments made by the taxpayer themselves. As these won't be reflected in payroll calculations, taxpayers must apply for these extra credits or risk leaving money behind in the form of potential tax refunds. Here are 3 of the most underutilized tax credits. Thank you for your message. That's a great insight. Yeah, that's a great valuable message that you sent in there. Hello to Stephen Storm, how are you? So, medical expenses. Many taxpayers miss out on the tax credit for medical expenses paid for themselves, their spouse, their children, or other persons. Expenses include not only payments for GP visits and prescriptions, but also physiotherapy or orthopedic treatments prescribed by a doctor, treatment in a hospital or approved nursing home, maternity care, educational, psychological assessments, and speech and language therapy services, among others. Number 2 is rent paid. I'm going to have a look though at the messages that are coming in because they are flying in all together, all at once. We can go back only 4 years for claims, but the taxman goes back as long as... That's an interesting viewpoint, a perspective. Thanks for sharing. And you need to charge your phone, and see you tomorrow. Love you too. So we have the rent paid, another tax credit with which taxpayers may be unfamiliar is the credit for renting your home. Various eligibility conditions need to be met, and the credit is not available if you are already receiving housing supports from the government. And then number 3 is college tuition fees. Tax relief is also available in respect of tuition fees. Hello to Egypt, hi, from Ireland, hello there. And hi Maddie, hello Maddie, yeah, okay. So this applies to fees paid by a person on their own behalf or on the behalf of a person for a college course, an undergraduate program that lasts at least 2 years, and postgraduate programs of at least 1 year, which are included on a list of approved by the Minister for Education and Science. there are some restrictions. The first €3,000 is ignored for full-time courses, while the first €1,500 is ignored for part-time courses. The maximum relief allowed is capped at €7,000 per course per student. Now, there's a question. Right, so thank you for your question, that's fine, and I'll let the other people answer it. So now, how I claim these tax credits is the next question in this story. Claiming these credits is relatively straightforward through the Revenues My Account facility. Once logged in, you have an option to manage your tax for the current year with the ability to add new credits. You can claim credits for prior years by selecting the Review Your Tax for the Previous 4 Years option. And that's exactly what our friend said to us earlier on, and thank you for that. And you were absolutely correct. Spot on. And it says, can request a statement of liability by selecting Complete Income Tax Return and completing the Tax Credits and Relief section of the form. Now, so it is 6:42. I was wondering what would I do on the violin. I'm not sure yet, but sometimes when the violin is in my hand, the tune comes into my head afterwards, so we'll hope that that happens. Okay. So giraffe, we do not know the answer to that, sorry, but then we have a few beautiful Garib Mila Mahal, but yeah. So we have one person to remove from the channel altogether, and I want to thank all the rest of you, hide user from channel, because you know what I do is I wait and see. Normally what happens is I only have to remove 1 or 2 or maybe 3 messages from a person, and then they just become a nice human being. But in this particular instance, that user has to be hidden. And I want to really thank my friends. Thank you all very, very much. Yeah, like the fact that I was able to, I'm delighted, like, because as a musician you're not supposed to ever stop, you know. So I was delighted that I was able to just keep going and keep playing while that interacting coming in from that particular person. And thank you to everyone else for being so amazing. Thank you all. So hello to life. Hi to you, and thank you for writing in. Enjoy your ukulele. Now at 10 to 7 we have the weather loaded up. The weather forecast is dry with cloud and sunny spells as well. And tonight we expect cloud to increase with outbreaks of rain and drizzle developing in the evening, along with areas of mist and fog forming overnight. Lowest temperatures of 6 to 9 degrees in light to moderate south-east winds. Hello Mika, hi there. Hi Mika. Yeah, thank Gurv Mila Mahagot to you. Yeah, you did. Okay. Right. So that's fine. Yeah. So then tomorrow's weather forecast, remaining dull and damp through the morning. And that's tomorrow morning, Tuesday the 14th of April, all day long. And I want to say thank you. And the answer is yes, I did do that. Yeah. I'm glad you like it. I want it to be brighter for the summertime, like, you know, and then we'd be gone to the original dark black hair again then for the winter time again. So then yeah, so then highest temperatures tomorrow of 10 to 13 degrees in light to moderate southeast winds veering south west towards evening. So that's the weather forecast. Thank you very much, Mika. That is so kind. Thank you. So thanks to everyone. It is now after 10 to 7 and before 5 to 7. So I'm going to see you tomorrow. I'm going to see you tomorrow on Tuesday the 14th of April. Thank you all very, very much. You're amazing. And yeah, see you all weeknights, Monday to Friday, all weeknights, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 6 p.m. Bye!